and advanced alike. So, a couple things on the market, a couple of like DeFi basics here. But, for demo purposes, we can kind of just skip all this and jump right into the application. So once you land on the Ooki application, you're going to be met with this quite active dashboard. So you can kind of think of this as everything Ooki at a glance. That's most recent updates. So the blog post, little app updates and fixes. Most recent being deploying on Optimism, of course. And here you can see the rates across all the different networks for the different coins, and also a little tutorial overview. So from the dashboard, you can basically, see a bit about the token. Here you can see a bit about the token. If you want to buy Ooki, view information and the contracts to make sure you're buying the right one. If you are, shop for some merch, stuff like that, NFTs, Ookiversity, and then our social links. So this is kind of the overview, and we can kind of hop right into the application. So also up here, you have the different networks we support, and a dark mode, light mode. So yeah, so I think it's pretty self-explanatory. As an application, but for demo purposes, if you have any other questions, you can always just use our little chat icon here. But let's hop right onto Optimism. So now we've successfully switched to Optimism, and our primary application is trading, and we make it quite easy for you at Ooki to place a trade that is not perpetuals. It's actually a spot trade with leverage. So, if you want to go long or short, quite easy. You just select your leverage here, and then it'll update the market price and as well as your liquidation price. And let's say for purposes, we want to go long Ethereum at 4x right here. So we would just click here to buy long. We would pick our collateral, whether it be Ethereum or USDT. For this demo, we'll use Ethereum. It'll show us how much we have in our wallet here, which is 0.2 at the moment. So let's say I want to use half of that. All right, let's say conservative 25%, because we're not feeling so risky. And then it'll tell you all the details right before you go into the trade. So weird because of the push to talk. So anyways, basically it'll show you everything you need to know before going to the trade, your entry price, the price impact on your entry, and going long and whatnot, your liquidation. So assuming all these variables are good with you, you can enter the trade. I'll give it a moment. So we can confirm it here. Now you can see your little progress bar on the bottom right. It's in progress, and our position is about to pop up. The leverage long we just entered. There you go. So here you can see all the other details of your trade. So obviously it's everything you saw in the previous one, as well as the liquidation price. And here you can edit your collateral, add more collateral to your position, close your position, and see your profit in two different variables. So for now, we'll leave it open. You can also share it on Twitter if you'd like. Although our social features are coming soon, that is going to make it much more expansive. So this is trading at a glance on Ooki. As you can see, it's pretty straightforward, and it's quite a nice experience on mobile as well. That's why maybe this is a slightly different view than you're normally used to. So if you can imagine, a mobile screen would be something like this, where you'd be able to see everything on one row. So that's why we kind of done it. We've done it in blocks. So that's trading on Ooki. Second thing you can do is lend on Ooki to earn interest. So lending and borrowing on Ooki is quite dynamic. The lending pool and borrowing pool adjust very quickly based on liquidity. So for this demo purpose, we've just deployed on Optimism. We hadn't had much time to build liquidity on Optimism, and as well as this reason for liquidity purposes and kickbacks would be amazing. So let's say we wanted to lend some Ethereum. So right now, there's no yield being earned on Ethereum because there's no borrowers interested on Ethereum. You can see a yield for USDC as there's some demand for that, and USDT. So let's say we want to lend Ethereum. We just kind of go in. You could see all the details at a glance once again. So obviously the APR is 0 right now, so there's no profits to be had. But once there's borrowers that come in, the number quickly changes, and it'll show you how much you will be earning weekly, monthly, and yearly. So let's say we want to lend half of our Ethereum. Just simply select it. You can lend it there, and then the yields tab will quickly update to show you the current yield you're getting and all the details, and you can unlend from that page. So here you go. It's updated with 1. So here you go. Same thing. You're lending, the interest rate you're earning, and the profit. So these numbers update in real time when the liquidity is built. Borrowing is the next application, and it's kind of similar to the flow and process of lending, where let's say I wanted to borrow some USDT using my Ethereum as collateral. You can see how much is available in the pool, how much is already borrowed. So these aren't great numbers right now. Obviously, as I said again, we just deployed and we're building liquidity. But if we would want to borrow some of this available liquidity, we'd simply go into it, borrow, select our deposit collateral for our loan. So in this case, we'll use Ethereum. And then with your collateral, you'll see how much USDT you're going to be able to borrow, and the APR of the pool that's going to change depending on the size of your borrow. So, the riskier you want, the more left you would slide it. The safer a loan you'd want, the more right you would slide it. And this would be your percentage of collateral ratio to your borrow. So let's say for demo purposes, we're going to borrow 21, 22 USDT. Let's go ahead and do it, which is quite safe. So my liquidation is quite low, if not non-existent. So let's jump into it. So now again, you can see our little mining Ooki, little Mr. Ooki over there. He's processing the transaction, and then we should see our loan update in the loans page. There we go. So again, here you can see everything about your loan at a glance. You have a little Ooki who's green to show your loan is in good health. His face gets yellow and red depending on your loan health. How much you've borrowed, your collateral ratio, which you can always change here. Add more collateral if you want. You can borrow more or repay your loan fully. So I think this kind of goes to show how simple of an application Ooki is. And I think everything from the homepage to the landing page to the dashboard kind of emphasizes our point of just simplicity and trying to make DeFi easy and accessible to all users, especially people who have only been kind of used to the centralized exchange experience. So these are our core features: trading, lending, borrowing, and staking. Currently, staking at the moment is only available on Ethereum, but we plan to kind of open it up that staking is going to get you the fees from Ooki on all chains, so it'll aggregate it. Other than that, buying the Ooki token also earns you a percentage of all the fees generated, and that's about it now. We have a lot of exciting upcoming things, such as limit orders. Basically, as it stands now, it's a basic market in and out. And then we have our upcoming permissionless listings feature, which will allow users to list any coin in a fully decentralized manner without needing approval. So that's about it for our Ooki demo. I don't want to keep it too long because I know we have a lot of other people that want to present. But if there's any questions, I'd be more than willing to answer them. And again, you're going to see our updated proposal in the Optimism forums. That's everything from my end.
Fantastic. Yeah, we do actually have a bit more time today. So there is actually a question for you. Specifically, someone's asking, what are your ongoing tests?
Our tests? What do they mean by that?
0x123, feel free to hop in the chat and clarify. And then just a reminder that, a general call out, that season 1 of governance has officially ended, and we are in break until season 2, which I believe starts on the 25th of August with the special voting cycle 5. If you guys haven't checked out all of the amazing iterations we're doing for season 2, you should definitely go check that out. Someone else, yeah. Are you guys doing audits?
Yeah, we have quite a few audits already done, but we're going to be doing a new one for our upcoming limit orders. Sorry, I forget the name of the auditing firm. I'll post it for you in the text. It's a hard one to guess. Give me a moment.
I have stress. And while you organize that in chat, thanks so much for presenting. Do we have any more questions? Otherwise, we can always come back to them. I assume it's pronounced Tyron. Are you ready?
Oh, thanks, guys. So I'll stop sharing then.
Yes, I'm ready.
Fantastic. Okay.
Okay, you guys see my screen now?
It's loading. Yes, we can see it.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm from Duckyscan. I just want to start with a few things. We believe that beginners struggle to read transactions on Etherscan, and so we're introducing Duckyscan. Onboarding average Joe to the blockchain world. Okay, here's this. I pre-recorded it, so I'm gonna play the video here.
Hi everyone, welcome to Duckyscan.com. This is our homepage. You're gonna see the search bar where you can search anything on Optimism, wallet address, transaction hash, batch, or tokens. Here you would get the overview of Optimism. We also have NFT features where you can see many beautiful NFT collections. You can also add Duckyscan to MetaMask here. Okay, I'm going to start by paste a wallet address, and we're going to search. Okay, after you search the wallet address, you will get to see the overview of the wallet, the balance, tokens, number of NFTs, and transactions. So here, if you scroll down, you get to see tokens, NFTs, and the transactions. There's also the sub-menu. You can see just tokens, just the NFTs, and also just the transactions. Okay, let's go back to homepage. Okay, let's go to the batches menu. So after you enter batches menu, you get to see the overview of the batches, the average block time, and all the recent batched. Okay, let's try with this batch. So you get the overview of the batched and the batch details, and then every transaction within this batch here. Okay, let's go to transactions. Okay, you get the overview of the transactions and also the average gas fee here. When you see this, you see the hash right here and the wallet address and the actions from the smart contracts, and then you would get the status. All right, let's see these transactions. So when you see it here, we want to make it very simple. Anyone, even people who are new to blockchain, can read this. This is the wallet address, and this is the actions, and this is the result. So we get to see the if you want more details, you just scroll down. This is transaction details. You can just copy the hash, and here is also the footprints of these transactions. Okay, let's see more on tokens. So when you're entering token menu, you would get to see all the tokens on Optimisms. Let's see USDC. Okay, here you would get the overview of this token. You get the market cap, total supplies, number of the wallet holders, and the transactions value. We have also fun features like when Lambo that you can find out how many USDC do you need for a Lambo. Okay, if you scroll down, you get to see transactions, every transactions of USDC. Then you click the holder, you will get to see which wallets hold the most of USDC in Optimism. We also have contract verifications. If you're a developer, you can see it here, and also write contracts, read contracts here. We are friendly to anyone. Doesn't matter if you are a developer or if you are new to blockchain. Okay, please just go on Duckyscan.com and try it. Thank you, everyone.
Yes, thank you.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Duckyscan. This is
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can hear you.
yeah. So yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's always lovely to see things that are, some innovation in the transaction viewing space. I think, it's we need to decentralize that. It's very bad if everyone just relies on the same service.
Yes. And then they coming. I mean, the mobile versions works now, but we're gonna keep improving on mobile. So we think that this year, next year, is not just financial. We think it's more about real world use case of blockchain. So we would welcome anyone who's new to blockchain. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, we should see if we can get you guys in contact with Pool Together. They also love onboarding people, and that would be super epic if we could do something cool with everyone in the optimistic world. Okay, cool. If anyone has any questions, please drop them in chat. Otherwise, our next presenter is Carv, but I don't see them here. So I don't think they will be presenting today, which is a pity. But yeah, okay. So I don't normally do this, but is there any last call projects in this call right now who would like to demo - get in for next week? Now is your time. Otherwise, I'll give it a minute for any last questions to struggle in. Definitely some interesting projects today. So if you have any questions, definitely drop them in the chat here. Otherwise, I think that was a pretty good demo day. And yeah, I think it's going to be very exciting as we start ramping up for season 2 of governance. So I hope to see you guys there. If you missed we had a Bedrock AMA yesterday. It was fantastic. I can definitely recommend going and listening to it. Otherwise, we have NFT, another Twitter space later today with Quicksonics. So if you like NFTs and you want to, check out that world a little bit more, please come check out the Twitter space later today. Yeah, other than that, stay optimistic. And I will see you. Oh, Tyron, can you guys drop a link for your website? But yeah, otherwise, if the presenters could please just drop all of your links in the chat, that would be fantastic. And then I can include them on the YouTube upload, just so that everyone else can also visit your incredible dApps. But yeah, thanks so much everyone for coming. Stay optimistic, and I'll see you on the chain.